Hi guys, welcome to Twist Level 3. So during this flow, if you feel like you need to regress from something we did from Level 2 or Level 1, that's totally okay. In fact, I would encourage that. So make sure you're breathing in with your body so you can feel what pose feels best for you. So let's go ahead and we're going to start in a downward facing dog. All right, slightly externally rotate the shoulders. We're going to plant the palms firmly. Go ahead, tuck the toes and press back. So just to feel into our downward dog, we're going to straighten the elbows, press the chest towards the quads. Now as you inhale, go ahead, bend the knees coming on the toes. Exhale, again pressing through the palms, straightening the elbows, pressing the chest towards the quads. Now as you inhale, you're going to press through the heels, grounding the heels on the mat. Exhale, press through the palms, straighten the elbows, press the chest even deeper. So let's go ahead and continue this for 3 more breaths. Inhale, press through the heels to try to straighten the knees. Exhale, press through the shoulder girdle to deepen the chest. Inhale, press through the heels. Exhale, press through the arms and the shoulders. Inhale, press through the heels, straighten the legs and the sit bones high. Exhale, squeeze the chest towards the quads. Next inhalation, bring the left heel high. Keep the hips square as you come into 3-legged dog. Exhale, lean forward, arch the upper back, bend the knee, protract the shoulders, pressing away from your mat. Go ahead and ground the front left foot in between the palms. Inhale, we're going to come to a crescent lunge. So in our crescent lunge, this front left heel pressing down and back into the earth. The ball of the back right foot is pressing down and forward. Okay, activate your quads to find that external rotation in the legs. Posterior pelvic tilt, engage the glutes. Okay, feel that solidity in your legs and your hips. Then we're going to compress our core, depress the shoulders in our prayer pose. All right, relax your jaw, drop the tongue. We're going to take 2 Ujjayi breaths here, allowing our diaphragm to pull in the air. Good, guys. Steady, firm, strong breath. Alrighty, your next inhalation, keeping your kinetic chain locked, we're going to bring the shoulders into elevation. Exhale, water wheel pose. I'm going to retract my left shoulder, protract my right shoulder, keeping my hips, legs, and core locked as my shoulders open my thoracic spine. Let's take 2 breaths here, bringing the gaze to the left shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your water wheel, being the back of the hand on the outside of the right leg or the lower back. Inhale, the right shoulder is going to elevate towards the right ear. Remember, we're not dumping back. We're using the strength of our shoulder elevation to open up our front side body. Okay, you can pronate, supinate the hand. Just that'll just change the angle of the stretch. Nothing huge. 1 breath here, in and out through the nose. Stay strong. So now we're going to come into our revolve side angle pose. So I'm going to use my block on low at this time. So as we exhale, we're placing the right hand on the outside of the left ankle. Okay, so don't let the arm bring that front leg into internal rotation. You're keeping the left quad and glute active to externally rotate the leg and press against the outside of the armpit. Okay, you're keeping your posterior pelvic tilt. We're going to inhale, bring the left shoulder across the face, using the shoulders to open the chest. Exhale, left shoulder elevates towards the left ear. Okay, so here you can even bring awareness back to your posterior pelvic tilt, compress the core. Right shoulder's depressed, left shoulder's elevated. We're going to hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, following your breath, 2, 1. Okay, so from here we're going to find a binded revolve side angle. So as I exhale, my left shoulder is going to come down and all the way towards my lower back. My right hand, I'm going to use my 2 peace fingers to go to thread underneath my left leg, and I'm going to use my peace fingers to connect here. So it takes a lot of engagement in the left quad and glute to keep that external rotation in the leg, in the left leg, okay? Posterior pelvic tilt, feet are grounded. Inhale, chin comes to the sky. And we're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Slowly come down. Plant the palms. You're going to inhale. Back up to our crescent lunge. Exhale. Go ahead and bring this back foot into a warrior 1 stance. So we're going to be here at 45 degrees. Okay? Front knee is still bent. Let's come to our prayer pose. So from here, we're going to come to a revolved triangle pose. So I'm going to set my block on high on this one. Okay, so from our warrior 1, we're going to inhale, straighten this front left leg. Exhale, the right hand's going to come across the body. I'm going to ground my right hand on the left block. Okay, squaring the hips, feeling the hips in a straight line. Inhale, left arm comes towards the sky. I'm retracting my left shoulder blade, protracting and pressing away from the block with my right shoulder, opening my chest high. Okay, find your ujjayi. Hips are square. Both shoulders are depressed. Core is tight. We're going to hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Go ahead and come down. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Back up to crescent lunge. 1 breath here. Inhale, shoulder elevation. Exhale, go ahead and ground the palms on the left foot. Go ahead and step back. Ground the knees to the tabletop position. And let's go ahead and do our other side. Alrighty, plant the palms, external rotation. Tuck the toes. We're gonna come back into our downward facing dog. Okay? Press through the palms, straighten the elbows, bring the chest towards the quads. We're going to do that cycle 1 more time. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, using your shoulder strength, straighten the arms to press the chest towards the quads. Inhale, press through the heels, grounding the heels on the mat, straightening the knees, pressing the sit bones high. Exhale, press the chest deeper towards your quads. 2 more. Inhale, press through the heels, straighten the knees, sit bones high. Exhale, arms are straight, press through your shoulders. Inhale, heels are grounded, legs are straight. Exhale, palms are grounded, arms are straight. Bringing the chest and quads closer. Keeping the hips square. Inhale, right heel comes high. Exhale, lean forward, bend the knee, protract the shoulders, keeping the arms straight as you lean. Compress the core. Plant the foot in between the palms. Bend that front knee. Inhale, crescent lunge on the other side. Great job, guys. So now is a good time to find your breath, find your ujjayi. Pressing down and back in that front right heel. Down and forward on the ball of the back left foot. Lock the legs, external rotation in the quads, posterior pelvic tilt in the hips. Compress the core, depress the shoulders, find your chain in your crescent lunge. And we're going to hold for 3 breaths here. Ujjayi, allow the diaphragm to expand with each inhalation. Good, guys. Alrighty, inhale, elevate the shoulders high towards the sky. As we exhale, keep the hips in your posterior pelvic tilt locked. I'm going to retract my right shoulder, protract my left shoulder, coming for a twist, water wheel pose. Okay, bring the chin towards the right armpit. 2 steady breaths here. Next inhalation, elevate the left shoulder, the back of the right palm comes behind the left leg. And our reverse water wheel pose. Hips are still locked, posterior pelvic tilt is still engaged. Okay, use your breath to tune into the burn, to tune into the strength. Inhale, elevate. All right, here we go. Our revolve extended side angle pose. Have your block ready. I'm going to do a low again on this side. So from your reverse water wheel, exhale, plant the palm on the outside of the right ankle. Externally rotate this right quad to press the leg into the arm. So the left arm is externally rotated and depressed. I'm going to inhale, bring the right shoulder across the face. Okay, right chin comes to the right side. Exhale, elevate the right shoulder. Okay, keep your posterior pelvic tilt locked. Quads externally rotated. Elevating the right shoulder, left shoulder is depressed. And we're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Revolve binded side angle. So that right arm is going to come all the way behind the lower back. The left arm is going to thread through underneath the right leg. You're going to connect the peace fingers. Okay? You're staying grounded in the right heel, in the left ball of the back foot. Posterior pelvic tilt. Bring the chin towards the sky as you inhale. And we're going to hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Unwind. Plant the palms. Inhale. Press up to crescent lunge. This back left foot is going to come into a warrior 1. So we're going to bring it to 45 degrees. Okay, modify whatever you need. Hips square, core compressed, shoulders depressed. So here's our revolved triangle pose. Inhale, straighten that right leg. I'm going to come to medium on this side, just so you guys see how it works. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, left hand comes across. Okay, go ahead from here. Square your hips first. Okay, pike the right hip back. Left hip comes forward. Inhale, bring the hand towards the sky. Depress both shoulders, compress your core, find your posterior pelvic tilt, square the hips, feel grounded in your feet. And we're going to hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come down. Go ahead, plant the palms, bend that front right knee. Inhale, press up to crescent lunge. Feel your kinetic chain, feel that grounding. Take 2 Ujjayi breaths here. Beautiful job, guys. Inhale, elevate the shoulders up. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, tabletop position. Go ahead and find a seated position. Beautiful job, guys. That's kind of a tough flow. So let's go ahead and we're going to work into some lotus work and work on plasticity stretches of our twist. All right, so we're strengthening our stretch fascia and our muscles, which builds, so being active in your flexibility builds long-term flexibility. And it's also good for your joint health. So let's go ahead and start into that. Extending both legs, we're gonna come into our full lotus. So both legs extended, we're gonna find that external rotation. So we're gonna start with the left leg. So as you come up, you're gonna point through the left toes. My left hand is gonna grab underneath my left shin. My right hand's gonna grab on the outer edge of my left foot. And I'm extending my foot, so pointing through the toes. And now with this right leg externally rotated, I'm gonna align the outer edge of my left foot in the hip socket of my right leg. So go ahead and bring that in, just like this. So we have our half lotus right here. So now to progress to our full lotus, As you slowly start to bring the right foot in, you can even start at 45 degrees. Go ahead and engage that left glute and press down. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, relax. One more time. Exhale, engage the right glute, externally rotating the left leg as the knee comes towards the earth. 5, 4, 3, stay active. 2, 1. Good. So now, as you start to build closer and closer, you can point through the right toes, grab underneath, grab the outer edge, and you're going to align the outer edge of the right foot with the hip socket of the left leg. So we have our full LOTUS here. To tighten it up, you're going to engage the glutes and kind of press the knees in together as you find external rotation in your feet to kind of bring your LOTUS together. So this would be relaxed LOTUS. This would be active LOTUS. And notice how the knees come closer together. So we're going to hold an active LOTUS for 8 seconds. So go ahead and engage the glutes, press the knees together, external rotation of the feet, find a prayer pose to press the shoulders, core compression for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So from here, we're going to come into Sphinx. So I'm going to come on the side to show you guys. I'm going to protract my shoulders to come on my knees, okay? Bring the hands forward. So this is why an active LOTUS helps, is because I can stay active in my glutes to keep my LOTUS locked as I come into my Sphinx. So from my Sphinx, I'm going to slowly walk my hands forward as my feet come grounded to the mat. Okay, so I'm going to come on my elbows, and then I'm going to protract my shoulders, okay? So I'm pressing away from my mat. I'm engaging my glutes and lengthening my core as I protract the shoulders and lift the chin. Okay, so stay active in your LOTUS here. We're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay protracted. 3, core is lengthening. 2, chin high. 1. Exhale, tuck the chin, slowly walk the hands back. You're going to push away from your mat. Okay, now to safely come out of your LOTUS, what you're going to do is you're going to use your left hand to grab underneath the right foot, point through the toes, grab underneath the right shin. Okay, we're going to guide it out here. Okay, extend that out. And now, same routine, underneath the shin, underneath the toes, slowly roll out. Let's go ahead and give our legs a little shake. And we're going to do, for our last stretch on this side, we're going to do a variation of Marichasana seat. So whenever you feel ready, go ahead and extend the right leg. And now you're going to take the left foot, step it over the right thigh and ground that left foot. We're here. We're going to find a twist here. So my left hand is going to come behind my back. And there are 2 variations to this. I will show you the first variation, and then on the other side I'll do the second variation. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start with the right elbow, and we're going to bring it on the outside of the left knee. And so just similar motions to level 2. I'm going to protract, pressing my elbow against my left knee, retracting with my left shoulder. Inhale, press through the glutes, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring the left chin towards the left shoulder. Okay, make sure that left foot stays grounded. Okay, you're actively pressing against the right thigh as your right thigh stays externally rotated. And let's take 4 Ujjayi breaths here. Breathing into the diaphragm as your shoulders are active. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shoulders find depth in the twist. Slow your breath down. Good. Inhale, bring the chin forward. Exhale, unwind the shoulders. And go ahead and extend both legs. And now we're going to find these 3 stretches on the other side. Starting with the right leg. Point through the toes. Left hand grabs on the outer edge of the right foot. Right hand grabs underneath the right shin. Externally rotate the left leg, placing the outer edge of the right foot in that left hip socket. Okay, find what's comfortable for you. Go ahead, ground the knee. And let's go ahead and do that same motion. So bring the left heel towards your midline, and we're going to find depth here. So as you start to build into your full lotus, just slowly bring the heel in as you do this process. So I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer this time. So we're going to engage the right glute, externally rotate this right leg, bringing the knee towards the earth. And externally rotate. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Maybe bring the heel a little bit closer. Take a breath. Exhale, squeeze that right glute, pressing the knee towards the earth. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So eventually when you shorten the distance, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have a full lotus. All right, feeling like a flower. So now let's stay active in our full lotus. Remember, I'm engaging both of my glutes, pressing my knees toward each other as I externally rotate my feet around my thighs. Go ahead, take a breath. Exhale, squeeze. Let's hold this for 8, 7, 6. Bring the hands to prayer. 5, depress the shoulders. 4, compress the core. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Keeping this active, go ahead and get ready for your Sphinx pose. So press away from the earth, protract the shoulders, come on your knees. All right. Grounding the feet towards the earth. I'm walking the hands forward, coming grounded on my elbows. Okay. From here, engage the glutes, externally rotate the legs. Lengthen the core, press away from your mat with your elbows, lift the chin. Staying active, we're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, steady breath. 5, 4, use your breath to scan your body. 3, 2, 1, we're still active. Go ahead and crawl the elbows back, come up on the hands. Okay, go ahead and slowly come out. Okay, grab underneath the left shin, point through the left toes, grabbing the outer edge, slide that out, straighten. Let's go ahead and do the right. Bring that out. Let's give it a little shake. All right, guys, last pose here. Go ahead and bring the right foot on the outside of the left thigh, externally rotating this left leg. Variation 2 on this side, go ahead and bring the right hand behind the sacrum. Okay, this is our supporting hand, so make sure you feel grounded there. And now I'm going to bind the outside of my left armpit on the outside of my right knee. So I'm going to lean forward a little bit. Okay, find my bind, internally rotate this shoulder. I'm going to bring my palm right in between my ankle and the left thigh. So I'm binded here, reposition the right hand. Inhale, engage the glutes, lengthen the core, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bring the chin towards the right shoulder. Depress both your shoulders as you retract the right shoulder, protract the left shoulder, staying engaged with the external rotation in the right leg. Let's take 4 steady Ujjayi breaths here. Exhale, find depth. Inhale, lock it in. Inhale, bring the chin forward. Exhale, slowly unwind the shoulders. Let's find a seated position. Beautiful job, guys. That was amazing. Can't wait to see you next time. Namaste.